And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. They'll go with a quick touch pass. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Tommy, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Gators line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Burr. Gets it to the back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
He's got his man. Brings him to the open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough for the first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
receivers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
And big pass plays like that are the product of an offensive line doing a great job in pass protection. That quarterback cannot read the coverage and get the football out of his hands to the open receiver unless he has time. So give this offensive line tons of credit up front for communicating and not giving up any ground. They are being so physical.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Rolls it in. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Is Mike back or showing some versatility? Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? He's bringing the pass rush that time.
This ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do. Aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense, these guys are as versatile as it gets.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Burr. Finds his man. At the 45 on his way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage, and more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Punt is in the air. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Gators have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this one's not
He's still in the pocket.
Know the situation, know the game of football. Right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack to get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking left. Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Snags it. Into the end zone.
Don't walk away. I ain't even going to hold you. I dare you there.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. That type of big play can even make traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Burr. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line out front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll go right back to the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Gator. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Burr. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of it.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just.
But I get a PI. This nigga, bro, what the fuck?
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab outside. It's Harris. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Burr. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The short hands, it's Potts. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Big guy smells it. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5.
Well, this defense is being challenged, in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Back's going for the goal line. And with a hallelujah leg. Touchdown, USC.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He wants to go deep. He's got it at the 15. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Burr. Here's a heat. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. At the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Florida! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCLA found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Rose Bowl. Bruins fans will enjoy this one for at least 1 week.
Lost a throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Great job using his body and getting the foot down for the catch on the left sideline. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
On the move. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback's scrambling.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown!
This gay ass shit.
Gator! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Nigga got
Another
a
touchdown
97
for this guy.
speed
He's starting
tight
to get in the groove the way
Bro,
Terry
bro,
Dean did when he set
bro,
the
what the
single-game record
fuck?
with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean,
Bro,
just
get fucking
putting up
real, dog.
stats. This guy's
Bro, I'm
finding the
making,
end
bro,
zone, and
that's
he
when
can
we
do it
change
all.
it.
Just showing it
It's
off
speed
left and
limit.
right.
What the
When you play in
fuck? This
such a
nigga put a
physical
fucking
league like
receiver at
SEC,
tight
but
end.
you got a guy like this that can
That
get
shit's
an
so
extra first
goofy,
down and
dog.
really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns. Good luck stopping him.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You see that nigga's stats, bro? He's 6'5" to barely 200 pounds. You trying to tell me that's a tight end? That shit crazy. I would have never did that stupid ass shit. That's cool.
Looking for a man. It's Bird. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. Smashes through the tackle. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, no, no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
I'm low piece
luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Karapateas. Shoots it to the left. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. to start the drive. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Dropping back, it's Karapateas. Pulls it in, it's Roy. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Trojans will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun on third down. Got his man on the outside. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll take it to that.
You telling me these? I'm about to screenshot this shit. Nigga, what? Well, I swear this is the last game I'm playing, dog. Nigga, what the fuck? These niggas, look at these niggas. Bro, this nigga 6'1", 206. 6'5", 200 pounds, bro. That shit so gay. That shit to the portal. Nigga, that shit crazy.
He got loose. Touchdown, Florida. They're now in really good
What you
shape.
know what to do against that shit? I'm
column
just
as they
thinking that
extend the
regular
lead
ass
here late.
fucking play.
And how
I'm
about
over
it?
this shit,
Everyone
bro.
getting involved, getting the big tight end
Y'all
involved.
got
This
it.
offense has done
I'm
an
tapped out.
unbelievable job scoring.
I might as well play
This
head
defense
to
has
head.
had no answers.
Ain't
Just
nothing but
keep it
meta
rolling
players.
offense.
Niggas doing gay ass shit. They got a
And it'll
97
come out
speed
to the
talk.
25. No attempt at a return.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh, that
This
shit
Trojan
crazy.
offense is ready to go back to work. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission. with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Got his man to the left, and they're able to make the tackle.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Makes the grab down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Back to throw, it's Karapateas. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Oh, the quick spin move. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell them.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They'll send the back in motion. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Turning it on! And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Right on the money. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Looking to pass, it's Karapateas. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And I get it. This